woman, she's still eating. And he's like, hey, baby, I forgot my wallet at the house. Go ahead and pick the tab up. She must have stopped and looked at him with this look like, you joking, right? Like, I know you don't expect me to pay for all of this. And he's like, nah, I forgot my wallet. It's all good, just take care of the tab. And it is what it is. What a world. It's your boy B Straight. We gonna jump right up in it, man. I'm usually up at, I'm usually making my 5 a.m. video, man. But look, we're a little later in the day. And I just had something on my mind, man. So, I was scrolling on social media, right? And I came across this video. It was a viral video. And it was of this couple having lunch, right? And so they were at this spot and they just had a crap load of food on the table. I'm talking about, it was so much food on the table, it didn't even look like, that it had to be for more than just 2 people, right? And so the woman is sitting across from the guy. She's just eating, she's eating her next dish, right? And so the guy just proceeds, yeah, I got this, we got this over here, man. So anyway, the guy starts to pat his pockets, right? And then he realizes that he forgot his wallet. And so, his woman, she's still eating. And he's like, hey, baby, I forgot my wallet at the house. Go ahead and pick the tab up because I forgot my wallet. She must have stopped and looked at him with this look like, you joking, right? Like, I know you don't expect me to pay for all of this. And he's like, nah, I forgot my wallet. It's all good. Just take care of the tab. It is what it is. You thinking we're a couple, right? So, the chick just was confused. She was like, oh, you want me to pay for this? I'm just a girl. Like, that ain't what no man is supposed to do. Like, and then she just started drilling them about how he left his wallet. Just over and over. A real man don't step out the house without his wallet and X, Y, and Z. She said, I'm gonna pay for it. But when we get back to the house, you gonna give me my money back? She was like, because, I'm not trying to spend my money on food. And the dude was like, well, I had got you last time. She was like, yeah, you give me every time. I'm not used to this. I can't get used to this. Man, she made a big deal out of having to pick up the tab. Oh, buddy was like, all right, when we get back home, I'll give you the bread back, right? She was like, man, I shouldn't have to spend not $1, right? Because you know how many dudes love to take me out because I'm this or that? And I'm just looking at this like, man, this your chick. Like, bro, this your chick talking like this? I'm like, no, bro. Hell no. No, sir. No, sir. And because it sounds like they were in a relationship, you would have saw signs like this earlier on. You just don't, years in a relationship, or I don't know how long they were together, but months down the line in a relationship, you're gonna pick up signs that, okay, this is a one-sided relationship, right? A lot of times, what some women will do is they will think that they're the prize. And I don't want to get into that conversation. Everybody is the prize. Be of benefit in a relationship because, yeah, we can be in a relationship and I love somebody and that person can love me. But at the same time, don't think that it's not some kind of benefit for someone in that relationship. Like, it needs to be a benefit for both parties in a relationship, or else what's the point in getting in a relationship, right? The guy was like, all right, well, look, let's just walk up out of here then. You don't want to pay. I don't have my wallet. Well, then we're gonna have to get up out of here. And she was like, what? Oh, for real? She was like, all right, well, So she looking all nervous, and he like, come on, let's go. And she walking all nervous. She looking suspect. You know what I mean? She looking like, but she was willing to do it. She didn't question it, not once. So she was down. She would rather walk out of that restaurant and risk getting some theft charges put on her for dining and dashing versus pay that little money. I think the bill was like $200. Cause she was like, you want me to pay $200? And so she was more down with walking up out the restaurant, risking a theft charge versus paying that little $200 because her man forgot his wallet that day. Now, I don't know about you, but that's going to be the last date we ever have if I even suspect that a woman is trying to play me like that. Because we ain't even talking about, we just talking about being good people to each other, right? And if you don't have an individual that you dealing with that understands that, okay, this man is good to me, and he does X, Y, and Z for me, let me do what I can do for him too, so that I can make him feel good, because it goes both ways. It's 50-50. And it don't have to be 50 as far as money, but it has to be a benefit for the man. It has to be a benefit for the woman. But then also, I have to know that the person that I'm with is real. Like, I don't want to be with anybody that ain't down with me, right? And I don't care how good a woman looks. Man, I've turned down and I've had to cut off bad women in my life because they just weren't good people. And I'm a good person. I'm a good person. If I feel like somebody is trying to take advantage of that, I'm going to be upset about that. And then I'm going to want that person to get from around me ASAP. It was a lot of discussion going on in the comments about that video. And I took some time and I read a few of the comments, and most of the comments, it sounded, men and women, it sounded like, even some of the women was like, pay for the meal. Like, that's your man, that's your dude. He forgot his wallet, man, pay for the meal. Because in the video, the woman let it be known that she's never paid for a meal as long as they've been dating or talking or whatever it is they was. And she was like, basically, it's so many men out there that would not forget their wallet and not make me pay for the food. Like, basically telling nobody, like, hey, you lucky I'm here with you, lucky I'm allowing you to spend this money on me type stuff. Man, it was one of the craziest things I ever saw. I also understand that it's a lot of delusion going on right now. And to me, at the end of the day, I'm not one of these guys that's gonna bash women in every video or even bash women, period, because I love women. I have a mom, sister, daughter, all of that, right? But to me, it's just being a good person. It don't matter if you're a man or woman, black, white, whatever. Just being a good person. When you do people right, then good results come out of that. But if you show up, like a piece of shit, and you treat people like that, then you only gonna be used, well, for a man that got some sense, you only gonna be used up. You're only going to be used up until the point where that man gets what he wants, and then he's gone, because you're not a long-term partner. You don't have the characteristics to be a long-term partner. You have the characteristics for being for the streets. Anyway, man, what y'all think about that, man? Like, comment, subscribe, man. I'm going to get up out of here. I'm going to catch you on the next one.